Addison Tower Information X-ray, the 2147 Zulu weather. Wind 1305, visibility 13.
12 Papa Delta, holding short of 15 at Alpha, ready for takeoff and sequence. I had an uncle that flew and took me up in his 172 out in West Texas, and really that sold me. I was hooked from the first time I went up with him. We're going to get that 74. I thought, what better job than to be a pilot. A little bit of trim is necessary to kind of relieve that control pressure. Looking for traffic in our climb out. Let's keep that pitch attitude coming up.
Flight training is a very enjoyable and rewarding experience, and we understand our part here at Monarch Air. We're here to help you succeed and to celebrate those successes with you along the way. Every day I come to work, it's great to see that our current team still shares the same passion and vision that my mother and father started the facility with back in 1986.
So as I began to fly more and more, I realized that it's not that hard. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. Of course, there's a lot more information that you have to know than I expected, but you get to learn cool things like how the airplane engine works and how all the systems work, and you get to learn a lot more about weather, and you find out there are things that interest you about flying that you never realized before.
Flying is cool. I mean, who as a kid didn't dream of learning how to fly? A little low so you can add some power and keep that nose down a little more to get that 90. For me, as a certified flight instructor, is really fun and exciting for me because I get to watch them learn. Starting out kind of a lot like I was, really timid in the beginning, not so sure what to expect from the first flight to solo to eventually getting their license. And it's fun for me to watch that love of aviation I have be shared with these new pilots as they learn and they want to continue much like I did.
Fortune 901 Alpha McKinney Tower, continue right down entry, runway 18, wind calm, altimeter 3041.
My mom works part-time and she actually did get all of her certificates here. So I remember being little and she'd take me and put me in a car seat, stick me in the back of the plane while she flew up to McKinney and did touch and goes. You could say aviation's been in my blood for my entire life. You know, one day it just dawned on me. I was like, why can't I be a pilot too? You know, I can do it, why not? And then now 3 years later, I'm teaching my own students. Pretty proud of myself for, you know, coming this far. Getting all of your certificates and ratings really does open up a lot of doors, and especially times like now, there's a huge pilot shortage, and you know, corporates needing pilots, the airlines are needing pilots. You know, the opportunities are endless.
At our headquarters here in Addison, but we also have what we call a satellite base up at the McKinney National Airport. The beauty of having two facilities is you really kind of get two different experiences. The airspace is a little less congested. Sometimes the radios are a little bit easier to handle and get used to, and the airspace is a little bit closer for doing maneuvers. Of course, you're getting the same standardized quality Part 141 training that Monarch provides. We're not just here to push people through the process. You're not just a number. We want them to be able to be safe, competent, confident pilots. We get to know you and we care about your training and your safety thereafter.
You know, the first time you take the controls of an airplane, it can seem nerve-wracking and it can be scary. You get used to it. We have great instructors here at Monarch that really take the time to make sure that you're comfortable before every flight. When I went on my discovery flight here at Addison, I mean, this is the place to learn. You got a lot of traffic. You got Southwest traffic coming in to Love Field.
Southwest 1328 to 718.
The radios are busy, but what better place to learn than at an airport where you're flying with the guys that are professionals.
Papa Delta, squawk 4636.
And if you want to be a professional, this is definitely the place to learn and to start your flight training.